I was far from home and lost and lonely, namelessly bouncing around. Spent too much time and money in this little Georgia town. And nothing lights a fire just like running out of cash. Well, I had enough to buy a one-way ticket back to Nashville, to a bed I know, owned by a friend who's learned it the hard way. If you invite me in for coffee, I'll unpack my bag and stay. Just like poor Blanche Dubois, I've also come to put my faith in the charity of strangers and honest transportation. So I find myself aboard this silver bullet budget bus with that creepy guy in sunglasses down the back looking sus, and that old woman with her belongings in a busted plastic bag, and all the nicotine devotees marking time to take a drag. We'd only just left Chattanooga town, and I thought it prudent to sit beside this young and wholesome graduating college student. She was pondering where best to go to do her PhD. She said she had two options, Australia or Italy. I said, well, that's a no-brainer, better come study with us. That's about the time we both heard something hit the bus. I counted 6 loud popping thuds that came in quick succession. They went, that's my impression. I innocently thought of kids just throwing rocks for fun, but the guy sat up the back yelled,
"Them be shots fired from a gun."
And everyone stopped talking, and we all looked at each other, not knowing if to write ourselves a will or duck the cup. Then underneath the small explosion, the engine gave a hellish roar, like when the stick slips out of gear and your foot's flat to the floor. Then the bus lost all control and started swerving across the freeway. Just missed the concrete barrier with about 2 meters leeway. I was seeing gruesome shots they'd used for the morning edition. Then someone behind me moaned and we assumed the crash position. Oh my God, I did not know that this was how I was meant to go. I said, oh my God, please save my neck. Don't want to die in this burning wreck. But the driver kept her nerve, for she had all our souls to save. She stopped short on the verge of what might have been our grave. Now everybody's thrilled as if they've just been in the movies. They're calling up their family saying, guess what just happened to me? Within 10 minutes flat, soon as you heard the sirens wail, we're hemmed all around by squad cars flashing like Boxing Day sale. Officer Friendly got on board, took out his pad to take some names, patting the heads of children and flirting with the dames. He said, tell me now if any of you've come to any harm. He had John chapter 3:17 tattooed along his arm. He said, you can go stretch your legs now, you might be sitting for some time. So I jumped off with the smokers and from there surveyed the crime. First shot, it grazed off the flank. The second barely missed the tank. The third shot went right through and lodged into the toilet door. The fourth shot pierced the luggage lock. The fifth shot struck the engine block. Then the sixth shot popped the tire and then it shredded to the core. After a while, little bits of the story filtered through. The shooter had been local, and the cops, they now knew who. He was supposed to join the bus back at the Chattanooga station. He was late and tried to wave the driver down, but she's impatient. She's bent to her position and a timetable to honor. So he tailed us to the freeway, let the bullets rain upon us. Oh my God, how close we've come to marching toward your kingdom drum. I said, oh my God, how close we'd be to staring down eternity. had been stuck out there for hours. It didn't take too long till the collective mood it sours. See my student friend, she's wailing that she's now gonna be late. She's gonna have to call ahead, cancel tonight's date. I said, feel lucky you're not dead, you're really giving me the blues. And the next day, safe in Nashville, it didn't even make the news. In the history of America, it was just another day. Now I made it to that warm bed, in there all day I'll stay. So if you ever find yourself riding the bus around Chattanooga, keep your eyes open for pockets with an outline like a luger. So what worries me the most is that it's difficult to tell if you should fear those who have missed the bus or them who's punctual.